Do you want to go for it while I put an announcement out?
Yeah. Okay. So, just hi everybody. Sorry, it's a bit of an impromptu one. I know we normally have our AMAs on a Tuesday, as everybody knows, at 5 o'clock. That's been a bit of a moving feast because we've been trying to do our big announcement. As I've said all along, the whole Joke project with the Roasted Festival is just it's becoming huge. And obviously this new partnership that we've done is massive news. There's a lot of technical things behind the scenes that are having to be solved between them, us, and TCG. And there's a lot of stuff going on with TCG and Unity. We're building out the Metaverse space for the festival. So there's a lot going on, an awful lot going on. So I do apologise that we've had to move things and things have been a little bit different. But we are aiming to have next Thursday, 6 p.m. UK time, a 2-hour AMA where we will be having some very special guests, from our partners of different levels, from the new partnership to people helping book comedians, to one of the charities, to loads of people being on there. It's going to be really big, lots of big announcements being made, and hopefully, everybody will be super excited, because we are. It's just taken a little bit more time than we anticipated. I've just had an email through with a confirmation list of certain comedians. I've not had a chance to look at it yet. I'm having a catch up with those guys tomorrow. We had a really, really good meeting with TCG in the week with David and his team, talking about what Unity are doing for us, how that's being developed. That's all really exciting. Things are going to be tested, looking at potential avatars that we're trying to do and how that can work with different comedians. So there's a lot of really good stuff going on, even more moving parts than normal at the moment, but it's all starting to come together really well for next week and the 2 weeks after that. So it's really, really, really exciting. Have you got any other bits, Sam, you want to add? I'm trying to be really careful not to say certain things because I can't. As much as I would like to, we simply can't say them yet. But next week things will start getting released, which I think will be really, really cool.
No, it's just
first list of comedians as well next week.
Yeah, so next week you'll have your first list of comedians, new website, 2-hour AMA, announcement of everything that's going on. People will get really excited. I know people have been impatient. We are impatient, but the amount of work that's going on in the background is horrendous, to say the least. Even to the point where Andy and I are pulling our hair out. What hair I've got left, I'm pulling out.
I think I'm going more grey.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah, well, look, I'll be a lot happier when it's all done anyway, and as will everybody else. But when you see some of the conversations that are going on in the background involving hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of work, I don't know if anybody got the opportunity to download the Keys 2 app to test it. I dropped it into the VIP club. So hopefully people got a chance to download it. You'll be able to then see how easy that app is to use. I haven't dropped a QR code in yet. I will do. I'm just waiting for Derek from Keys 2, but he will be on the AMA as well, as will our new partners, as will TCG. We are planning on that AMA going across the entire history of the project. So we will be introducing new partners, making all the announcements. Press releases aiming to go out on Tuesday because the new partner that's coming on board, we want as many of their people from their socials, etc., to come on and learn about the project, meet us. It's an opportunity for us to hopefully impress their audience and the people that that they're going to bring on board, and they're going to get excited hopefully about what we're doing and the festival. We need to take everybody through step by step the entire history of Joke, answer everybody's questions, not by you guys speaking up, by us having that already, from the knowledge that we've got and the questions we know people that will be asked will be answered in that. I'm not going to go into at length things to do with the token because at the moment it's all to do with the festival, right? We need to get the festival across the line. We need to get tens of thousands of the new NFT sold. We need to bring an audience to the festival with hundreds of comedians and produce a proof of concept that nobody's ever done in Web3 yet, that will make us the biggest project on the planet as far as I'm concerned in Web3, because there's a lot of them talking about it and not a lot of them doing it or doing anything. And as soon as we have that and a proof of concept and revenue, then it will be all systems go. Okay, and you'll see that the partner we're going to bring in, they've already sold 40,000 NFTs in this space, right? So I'm not going to say any more than that at this point. You will find out most likely next Tuesday who that is, and it will be through a press release, and it won't be an AMA. So we will then bring their audience to this AMA next Thursday. It is going to be a long one. 2 hours might not be long enough. We're going to have to ram in as much content as we can, introduce you to a lot of people, take you through the steps of what's going to happen. But that AMA and the recording of that AMA needs to become the go-to source of information for everybody that wants to learn about this project. I take it you can still hear me, Andy, and I'm not having my usual Discord problems.
There's odd bits dropping out, but I can hear you generally fine, Simon. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, like we say, there's nothing we can really announce right today because of the size of... Look, we had a meeting earlier today which went on for an hour talking about the finer points of Amazon AWS, which is like pulling your teeth out, right? But it's not, it's not the most fun thing to do. But all of these sort of things need to be I's dotted, T's crossed. Nothing can go wrong. The amount of testing that's going on in the background with the technology and the number of people that are working on that is unbelievable. Yeah. Like the amount of tech that's got thrown at this, there's already $150,000 been spent on the festival just on the tech part of it. So the quote I had the other day for the further advancement of that is nearly $500,000. So it's starting to get very serious and exciting but scary at the same time. So
yeah.
So there's so much going on. Literally my Telegram and Discord doesn't stop with messages regarding what's going on.
Oh, I know. I've just missed one now, Simon, that came through about an hour ago from Jace. Have you seen the updated one? It's really good.
What has he sent? Another
video file. It's updated to the pro account. Oh. It's in TCG joke. I actually think it's really good.
Let me see. Let me see if we can share it live. Hang on. This will be an experiment in itself. Right, TCG joke. Oh, right, okay. So do we want to see if I can share my screen? Will that work? Hang on, I just need to read what the person has typed in case it gives anything away. Updated to the pro account. Gives us more options. I reckon if you get an HD camera, record a 5-minute show with full lighting, tight close, and keep one microphone in the same hand the whole time, it might just work. It loses tracking a lot because of the poor video quality and lighting, because this is based off an original. You'll get the idea when I show you what I'm about to show you. I just need to it loses tracking. I did a quick test at home with better lighting and just a mobile camera, and it turned out a lot smoother. We are slowly getting there. Right, let me see if I can share this then.
That's really good progress.
Share my screen. Right, here we go then. This will be... If Discord does this, I'll be amazed. Right.
It's Discord.
It's Discord. Right. Can anybody see my screen? Put your hand up if you can see my screen.
I can.
Right, okay.
Yeah, they can.
Right, okay. So hopefully you can see... Can you see my mouse moving around? Yeah, I can, hopefully. Andy, can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
So in the background you've got a comedian, right? This is his set, and this is just a YouTube video, okay? But you can now see his avatar in front of it. So this is him on the stage. this is just to demonstrate to you how this is made. Okay, so I'm going to press play and we'll see how it runs. Just shout, Andy, if you can't hear the audio or anything like that. Oh,
It's very quiet.
I can't hear anything. Hang on.
No, I can't now.
I don't think there is any audio on that one.
There is audio, yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
But can you see him? Okay.
Yeah, you can see that he's following the movements, and that's just rendered from a YouTube video. So if we filmed that in a better environment with the right camera, better lighting, it would render it even better, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, it's cool,
that's
isn't it?
really good progress.
I think the comedians will love seeing that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I think, I think we can. I'll speak to Jace tomorrow because obviously it's 1 o'clock in the morning now there for him. So I'll have a chat with him tomorrow morning, Simon, and catch up with him. I might go on a quick Zoom with him actually over that and just see what we can do. Because I've got that conversation with that other studio next week. That could be interesting.
Which comedian's this? Is this
Jay Reid.
Oh, Jay Reid, right.
Yeah, it's just the Jay Reid one that we ran ages and ages and ages ago.
Cool. Well, we need to speak to him again as well, don't we?
Yeah, we did reach out a while ago, but he didn't get back. But we'll touch base again.
I might.
But I think
just post. I'll post that on Twitter, and then he'll be in touch straight away because he'll be like, "What the hell have you done with me?"
I think it's the Jay Reid one we uploaded to Vimeo yesterday for Jace.
Right.
But I think the point here is, everybody, you can clearly see what's going on behind the scenes with people all over the world working on the project. As we said, it's not just me and Simon; it's a whole load of other people, but coordinating it and taking the decisions and making sure everything works across, between AWS, Unity, the streaming, the comedians, how we do things it's a massive task. And we are doing it in a very short space of time. But, we are definitely getting there. So it's all good stuff. So, yeah, I can't really update much more than that, folks. Next week is just going to be the biggest AMA we've ever done. And there's a shed load of work to get ready for it. So Simon and I, we're not going to be doing an AMA on Tuesday. That won't be happening. We're just going to be heads down getting a lot of stuff done with the new website, other things going on, and it'll be the AMA next Thursday.
I'm trying to download a copy of this so I can drop it into. Give me 2 seconds. I'll try and drop it into Discord here. Doesn't like wanting to download it though. 2 seconds. Let me see if it lets me download it.
So I think we'll bring that to a close, Simon, because we've obviously got another meeting at 5.
Sorry, I got money.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a quick update, but I think it was worth seeing that. You've been a sneak preview of the kind of things that we're working on behind the scenes. There's so much more to come. I mean, some of the meetings we've had this week, that stuff that David showed us with Unity as well is like eye-wateringly good. There's so much possibilities. So it is a really exciting time. For me, the festival is just the start of it. I think what you're going to find after the festival is a whole load more of opportunities, even more so. And I think it's just going to be a really exciting time for everybody. So yeah, if you're happy, Simon, we can bring this to an end. And we'll keep everybody informed as best we can going forward. And we'll see everybody next Thursday. Or for many of you, we'll see you in 10 minutes on another meeting, and next week as well. So yeah, we can bring that to an end, can't we, Simon? Unless you've got anything else to add.
Well, no, just anybody who is on 10x and is going to join that crypto session, I am going to make an offer to you during that session that is not going to be repeated. So if you do have a chance to join, please do. I'm just going to stop the streaming now, so I'd just let people know, if you've watched this to the end, please pay attention. This time next week will be that big AMA. Okay, so next Thursday 6 p.m. UK. It'll be slightly later than this. It's just coming up on 5 p.m. now. But 6 p.m. UK next Thursday is the big. That's going to be the really big AMA. So other than that, we will see everybody next week.